Hi boys and girls, I'm back and now I'm going to show you how we're going to clean up our lettuce that we picked, and we're going to use it to turn it into a salad. You could actually cook it. There's lots of different things that you can do with lettuce, but I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm going to show you how we're going to clean it up, and we're going to take what we grew from a seed, and now it is actually something that we're gonna be able to eat. So real quickly, I'm just gonna show you how we're gonna clean it up, because of course it was in the dirt. So I'm just gonna rinse it off really good. And I'm not gonna do all of it right now, but I'm just gonna show you some of it. You have to rinse it really good to make sure that if there were any little ants or bugs of any kind that were on it, that you get all of that off. And so you can see I've got, this one's really clean. I'm just gonna do a few of them. I'm just gonna kind of let this bucket, bowl fill up with water. And then I'm gonna rinse some of these leaves really good. And I like getting ones of different sizes, because the smaller ones that we got off the top, those were the really tender ones, the younger ones that hadn't grown for very long. So those are going to be really yummy and tender. They're not going to be hard to eat. And rinse it really good. So here's the little bitty ones. Those are kind of my favorites. I love those little ones. I'm just going to make sure I get off all the dirt, because we don't really want to eat dirt. And get them good and clean. And then this was some of the other kind, just the green one, that lighter green. That's a different kind of lettuce that I was growing. So I'm gonna get some of those leaves in there too. So that we'll have two different flavors. More of those. So I hope that the things that you've been growing, I know some of you are growing things, I hope that you have been able to pick some of your stuff. If you haven't gotten it picked yet, then hopefully it will be ready to pick soon. Now also, I have a cucumber here. I bought this at the store. I have grown cucumbers before, but this year I didn't plant any. But I'm just going to take a piece of this cucumber. And then I also have a tomato here. Again, I bought these at the store. You guys know I'm growing some out there in my garden also, but it's not quite ready yet. Mine are still green. Now all these pieces, like this, I don't use that part of the tomato. That's okay. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to put that in my compost pile that I've kind of shown y'all, that I put eggshells and things like that in there, and it breaks down and it's good for the dirt and it helps the plants grow. So I don't waste any of this. I'm going to throw that in there. All right, so now bowl there, and I am going to dry my lettuce really good, really well. I'm going to take a paper towel. This is how I do it. I just kind of wring it out so that it gets all that extra water from when I rinsed it off of there. I'll put it in the bowl, empty that in there. You can see, oh, it smells really good, you guys. It actually smells really fresh. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and again, I don't eat, you can eat the outside of a cucumber, the skin part. I don't really like it. It's kind of tough a little bit for me, a little bit bitter, so I cut it off, but you can eat it. And actually, there's probably more vitamins in that than there are in the rest of the cucumber. But again, I'm not gonna waste them. I'm gonna put that in my compost pile. Now there's my cucumber, and you can see there's the seeds. So if I want to, I can save some of those seeds and then use that to grow another cucumber. I haven't tried it with these, but it should work. So I'm gonna chop these up and put them in here, just like this. And again, I'm just making one little bowl of salad here, so I'm not gonna use the whole cucumber, just part. Okay. And that smells really fresh too. Okay, and then my last thing that I'm gonna put in here is part of my tomato. So I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of that. Josie knows I'm in here cooking or making something to eat, so she's over there whimpering. She wants to come in here and sample it. I don't even know if she would eat any of this. She probably wouldn't, but she thinks she would. Don't worry about her. She got some bacon earlier today, so she should be happy. Okay. So getting this all chopped up into little pieces. Y'all, it really does smell fresh, even though, like I said, I bought the tomatoes and the cucumber at the store, but when you start cutting into them, they smell so good. It smells very summery. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of mix it all up, chop up these little leaves a little bit more than they were into bite-sized pieces. You don't have to, but again, that's just how I do it. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Now I'm probably gonna put a little bit of some kind of dressing on this and everything too, but you can see how pretty that looks. Now, can you believe that just a few weeks ago, that all of this came from a seed, okay? And now, actually all of it really, I didn't plant the tomatoes, but somebody did, and they were seeds. And now it's turned into something that we can eat. And that's not even very much of my lettuce. That's just a little bit, and it made a whole big salad here. So I know that some of you have been sharing with me the pictures of the things that you've been growing, and I know I have several of you that have planted different things. I know somebody had some strawberries, and you already got a strawberry from that, and I know some of you have some beans and tomatoes, and oh gosh, I can't even remember all the stuff y'all told me. But I want you to keep working on your plants, and when you're ready to pick some, share some pictures with us on our Facebook account, and you can do it on my Remind also. Let your parents share that, because I want to see what you're growing and I want to see what it turns into. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you keep growing your stuff and enjoy it, and will share with me what you've done. All right, bye.